Israel. You know he didn't say the whole world.
Right.
He said he's speaking to the children of Israel.
Right.
Now let's see what some of these words he was speaking. Deuteronomy 28. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We over here. We going over who we are according to the Bible. We actually just started. So if I ask you what's your nationality, what would you say?
I don't know. You didn't read.
All praise to the Most High. Read that Isaiah. That's prophecy that we wouldn't know. Isaiah 1-3. And we're going to go right back. Stay with us. What's your name, sis? What's your name, sis?
Andrea.
Andrea, what's your name, brother?
Well, my nationality be what?
Charles.
Charles. Okay, all praise. Andrea and Charles. Would your nationality be what?
Well, when you're referring to
What nation of people do you come from?
Egyptians.
So you, okay, we're going to go through that. We think, you know
You
why?
want me to give you a guess?
Oh yeah, all praise. You know why we say Egyptians? Because that's they put, and in the world they put out that that's the royalty of black people. But no, the Israelites is much greater than that. Read
But
what you
I do
got.
understand
Isaiah.
that we are the first people.
Chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
What he said, the ox knows its owner. Ox is a very dumb animal. Read.
and the ass his master's crib.
A donkey knows where he from. He can travel down the block, but he still not to get back. But what?
But Israel,
But who?
Israel doth not know.
The Israelites don't know who they are.
My people doth not consider.
We don't even consider why we're going through these things that we're going through. Right? Read Deuteronomy 1:1 again. Now let's get to who we are. Let's get to who we are. Deuteronomy 1:1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
He said, these be the words that Moses spake to the children of Israel. He ain't speaking this to everybody. Now Deuteronomy 28:15. Let's see some of the words that was spoke to the children of Israel.
Bring it up.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
It said, this is future prophecy. It said, it shall come to pass if the children of Israel does not hearken
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments,
to do all his commandments
and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses.
Now, it said, if we don't keep God's commandments, that all these curses. Now, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
But wait. We kind of going out. You went from nationality. What's the purpose? What are we doing?
Is
this a denomination?
This is
what
showing
are we
you
doing?
what nation you from.
Okay, so but this here, you guys together, unit, family. What are we? But what are we?
Our people call themselves African American, Mexican, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. That's what the world has called us. But God called us the children of Israel.
Right.
In the last days, we must come back to knowing who we are. If y'all can see, have you ever in your life been walking around with a mask before? That's new on the earth, right? We don't find that strange?
It is strange.
Because the world is coming to the end. Right. When have you seen China flooding the way it's flooding? Who else is flooding? Italy is flooding the way it's flooding. Right. All these strange things is coming.
I get that. I'm all with that. I'm
okay, so what's
the theory that it's fine. But I'm trying to get back to y'all so I can understand y'all.
Right.
I told y'all I got y'all 5 hot minutes that I like to talk to.
Okay.
So I want to understand what it is. Okay, so once we're trying to realize our nationality,
we got to know who we are.
We're Israelites.
We got to know who we are, right?
And understanding that what it is that we're doing. No, y'all kind of going, y'all going far.
No, I gotta go slow. Say we breaking it down. We gotta find out who we are. We know we're the Israelites, and we gotta know what we must do so we can get to it. Yes, we do.
Don't answer. If it end up to be
go to Deuteronomy 28:15.
I want it to be, then I ain't.
We gonna teach. We gonna teach this Bible, and we gonna show you who you are. So you gotta be quiet.
No, but I want to know what it is that y'all doing. Like, what?
If you open your ears, you can hear what we doing.
You gonna go off and then I'm gonna stay.
We going off of what?
Gonna understand.
Read Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
We ain't got time for that. Go to Ecclesiastes 5:1. Go to Ecclesiastes 5:1. That's the problem with the community. We don't got time to hear God's word. Ecclesiastes 5:1.
I want to hear.
Read Ecclesiastes. The one thing about the Israelites, no woman will talk over us.
Right.
That is dead. Right. That is dead in the sight of the Lord. That's out of order. Read the Bible.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 1.
Read.
Keep thy foot.
Do what?
Keep thy foot.
Do what?
Keep thy foot.
Do what?
Keep thy foot.
Read.
When thou goest to the house of God.
God said, when you come learn about his laws, keep your mouth closed. That's what God said. Read it again.
Keep thy foot.
Read it again.
Keep thy foot.
Uh-huh.
When thou goest to the house of God.
They got us confused with these worldly men that don't have their women in subjection. But thus say the Lord, the woman is not over the man. That is the problem with the world, because the men are weak. But no, these are new men. These are new creatures. These are the gods of the earth. That's right. Now back to what we were saying.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Go back to Deuteronomy 28:15. Deuteronomy 28:15. Because what we got to do is, we got to show you who Moses was talking to, and how do African American history line up to what Moses was talking about, right? If the sister would have just, she would have got that, but she was so ready to fire off, she ain't letting nothing hear. But yeah, I guarantee she don't ask Pastor why she wearing a cross around her neck.
Right.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Don't have it if we don't hearken. What you just seen? You literally just seen somebody that don't want to hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. That all these curses.
That all these what?
All these curses.
It said if the children of Israel don't hearken to God, and all these curses
shall come upon thee and overtake.
So it said we're going to be a cursed people. Now read one of the curses, verse 16. We killing each other.
Right.
We selling drugs to each other. Right. We prostituting out our women. We bring it on in single family households to where the man only can know how to learn from his mama. So now he's taking on the spirit of a female. Right. So that's why now you're getting homosexuality. Right. They said cursed we was going to be in the field. Can't no other nation can say where they stay at. You can get guns, you can get drugs, you can get prostitutes, you can get malt liquor. Chinese man can't say that.
Bring it out.
The Arab man, we don't even know where they stay.
Right.
But we know they come set up shop in our neighborhood, take our money, and then gone.
Right.
Just like the athlete's foot, that's owned by them Arabs. Guaranteed they don't stay in Pritchard.
Bring it out.
I guarantee you that. But that's a curse that was put up on the children of Israel. Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It said cursed was going to be in the field. When you think about the curse in the field, and slavery, who was this slavery? But they say our history, the so-called blacks, right? We was in the field picking cotton from sun to sundown. Did we get paid for that? So is that a blessing or a curse?
No.
That's a curse. Now let's bring it up. You can drop it off. Let's fast forward to today. The working environment, the work world, right? We are the first fired, last what? You see, I don't even got to finish it because that's the saying. When we work at McDonald's, right? McDonald's is paying us what, $10 an hour, if that. What is the person that owns McDonald's making? Millions. But yet he can't pay us enough so that we can actually pay our bills. You work at McDonald's, you usually got 2-3 jobs. Right. What's going on, brother? We going over who we are according to the Bible. You see how that's lining up with us? Right. Because we didn't keep God's commandments. Give me the one that says it should be only for a sign and a wonder.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
It said the curse was going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign. Now, if I want to go to Metro PCS, how do I know where Metro is? All I got to do is look at the sign, right? I can look at, I know Metro in here somewhere, and I just walk back here. Boom, there go the sign right there. God said the curses was going to be on the children of Israel for a sign. We're the only people that live in these so-called ghettos.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.